to today's episode of Authentic Achievements, where it's my absolute privilege and delight to be joined by the fabulous Lady Sheikh. Lady Sheikh, welcome.
Thank you for inviting me, and hello to you.
I'm so looking forward to this. I had the privilege of meeting you as part of the UK UN Women as CSW 68, and I was thrilled when you agreed to come on. But before we go deeper into our conversation, let me tell the audience a little bit more about you. So Lady Sheikh is a trailblazing advocate for women's empowerment, education and humanitarian aid. Marrying Lord Mohamed Sheikh in 2018, she embarked on a journey of impact, graduating the following year in strategic management and leadership from Oxford University Slade Business School. She established an online school offering free education to Central Asian women, a staunch promoter of gender equality. She collaborates with governments and speaks at international forums. Her philanthropic efforts extend to aiding orphans, the disabled, and victims of domestic violence. Lady Sheikh's entrepreneurial ventures include the London College of English and the Silk Route Global, fostering cultural exchange and economic opportunities. Through her diverse roles, she inspires positive change worldwide. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. You do so much more. So can you start by telling us what motivates you, Lady Sheikh?
Thank you, Adele. So when I was younger, I was bullied at school. I saw men abusing women, and I saw a bad attitude towards women. Made me think at a young age. I used to ask myself, if I get married, would I have the same life that the other women have now, where I would have no rights and no freedom to do what I want? Would I have to put up with the men's attitudes? I said to myself, no, I don't want that. So I decided to see what life was like in rest of the world, and show the people who called me with funny names that I'm not that girl they always taught and laughed at and bullied. I said to myself, I will build myself up and show what I can achieve. So I came to London to study in 2006. I saw more freedom and opportunities here. Also, people are more tolerant, and I settled here. I now want to educate people back in Central Asia. There is an alternative. I believe we can have more equal world where gender and race are not important for education and so not important for careers.
Wow. I mean, what a story. And I'm really sorry to hear that you were bullied. I think shouldn't be so cruel.
It's not even bullied. I faced racism as well, to be honest. Well, I mean, I've been treated very bad. I still remember.
Yeah.
But I was very strong girl.
And that shows. I mean, you took that adversity and turned it into a positive, turned it into a motivator to move on and live a life that you want rather than a life that's forced on you. You've already done so much, but what would you say has taught you the most?
Just seeing how things working in this country. We have more freedom of speech. We have freedom to choose, freedom to act, freedom to be what we want, and that makes being in this country educational. So education is not just a formal education. It is living, and I lived in two different cultures, and this has shown me many things. Well, I can see the need for equality in modern world, And any country wants to be a part of the modern world must promote equality.
Yeah.
Men should help women, and women should help men in true equal partnership at home and at work. So women, you see, the women leaders are becoming more prominent in liberal democratic countries. Like if we look back, the UK has had 3 female prime ministers, while the US has not yet had a female president.
Yeah.
So this emphasizes the importance of progress towards gender equality in leadership. The UK's success in this area is commendable and serves as an example for others, for other countries.
It's so true, and we saw, didn't we, through COVID, some of the countries that really succeeded were being led by women at the time, and that ability to connect with empathy and emotion at times of crisis. And as you say, it really is about us working together in partnership to ensure that we are making it an inclusive place where all voices are equal is the dream, isn't it?
Yes, yes, indeed, yes.
So what would you say, of all the things you've done, is your greatest achievement so far?
My greatest achievement, I am able to talk to the leaders of this country and other countries. I can meet and discuss the women's issues with them. I can highlight the problem they may not see, and we can work together to make a better world for everyone, regardless of gender or race. While I'm promoting women's education at the moment, one day I hope that my educational program will be for men and women equally, and true equality will be the result. Educated men on the program, the women are, I think, equal. This is what I believe it was my greatest achievement.
And what an achievement to have, because education is the cornerstone, isn't it? The more that we can learn and understand each other better, the more opportunity we have to grow together. And so I love that you're investing your purpose, your mission in making that more readily available to people who otherwise probably wouldn't be given the opportunity. So if you could go back and give your younger self any advice, what would it be?
My younger self advice. So I would tell myself to keep moving forward. Don't be afraid of anything. Just work hard on yourself to achieve your goals. And don't let anyone stop you to achieving what you think is possible to do so. I always say that I make my own rules, and nobody has the right to make or change my rules. Wherever you go, you will face some obstacles in life, but you will get through them. To do so, you need to believe in yourself. I believe in myself, and I will encourage others as well to believe in yourself. So remember, no problem is permanent and insolvable. Everything can happen given time. So educate yourself and keep educating yourself. Remember, life is a continuous learning experience. There is always something new and interesting around the next corner. So we must not stop in one place. We should always work hard on ourselves and work hard to achieve whatever we want, and we will achieve.
I love that. It reminds me, my grandma used to say that every day is a school day, in that in every day we should learn something. And you're so right. You know, sometimes when we get stuck with a problem, we think it's insurmountable and it's going to last forever. And yet, every one of us listening in, watching this today, has survived 100% of the challenges that they've had thrown at them so far. That's quite a good batting average to kind of trust yourself that you will get over the next one, isn't it?
Yes, yes. I think the main point is we have to trust ourselves, first of all. When we trust ourselves, we can achieve whatever we want. It's about trusting ourselves. And you shouldn't, think negative, because I know when we talk about, achieving your goals or self-confidence, when I speak with women, usually they don't have confidence and they don't trust themselves. So I try to, empower them. I try to push them to, first of all, you need to, trust yourself. Start trusting yourself, and that's where you have to start somewhere. So first, you start trusting yourself, and that's where you will start seeing lots of things, and you can go for this one, go for that one. You can then choose, and you can build up yourself to achieve your future goals.
I love that. And I love that actually the essence of it, what you're also sharing with them is your belief in them. And that can really help people when they're struggling to find that belief in themselves, to have someone like you to give them your belief, to tell them that they should trust themselves, that they can achieve what they want to achieve, that it is within them to do so. And it will be life-changing for lots of people, because we all need that support sometimes, don't we? That's something else to give us the courage to keep going and to step into the unknown sometimes.
Yeah, I also encourage, like, last night we had big gathering with the UN Women UK. So it was quite challenging. So we were talking about, like, women should encourage women. And sometimes we get an area where women can't see each other. They have like jealousy between them. So when they see someone kind of intelligent and wise person, they will see her as a threat, you see, and they will try to kind of stop her, or maybe they try to create issues for that person, or they will try to keep her out of everything. But it shouldn't be this way. I believe we should, help each other. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. We should support each other. Women should support women, and men also support women, and women should support men as well. We should equally support each other to make this world better.
That is so true. And over the years, I've seen that, where instead of working out how do we hold each other up, people are too busy trying to hold each other down. And actually, if we could instead take that step and go, well, I always look at every situation and go, how can I best serve you, whoever that is, man or woman? Because if I can leave them feeling a little bit better, then hopefully I've done my bit. And the same will be true, that people will do the same back for you. But I think we need to build that one vision, don't we, of supporting each other equally, irrelevant of our age, our race, our culture, our gender. None of that should matter. It should be, we're all human beings. We're all the same underneath.
Yes.
And how do we best support that and grow together?
Yes.
So many things that you're working on, but I'm really interested in the work that you've been doing on the Women's Leadership School. So could you tell me a little bit more about that, please?
Yeah, sure. So my work in women's leadership. So I have been working on women's empowerment and gender equality in Central Asia for many years now. I would say 4 or 5 years. Recently, my campaign has grown, and I have traveled to Central Asia to give lectures, encouraging women to understand equality and leadership. I also motivate them to be strong because of the stress and, again, abuse they suffer at the hands of their husbands. It gives me great satisfaction to help women who need my help. So during my visits, I meet with government leaders to talk about poverty and domestic violence. Usually, the leaders are keen to exchange ideas with Western countries on how to improve their approach to women's issues, and I make it possible. Leaders, leaders, always arrange for me to meet with the local women, and I talk to them and encourage them to be part of a society where women can help each other. So you see, when I on social media, I mean, Facebook, we say, or Instagram, I still, I motivate women and I encourage them, to be part of society. And I get requests themselves, like local women. They say, like, can you visit us? Can you come this region? Can you come and talk? Can you can we organize something? Can you come and see us, please? Can you motivate us? We want to see you. So I get all sorts of messages from women. They want me to go over there and speak and motivate them. So while I'm there, I can visit interesting places and cities such as Samarkand and Bukhara, we say Silk Road, and Tashkent as well. While I'm visiting these beautiful historical cities, the government usually sets up conferences for me to attend and talk about entrepreneurship and philanthropy, which I enjoy talking about because I myself am an entrepreneur and philanthropist. Uh, I believe we need to promote more women's education in Central Asia because women in those regions are still much further behind than in the West. Women out there need our support and effort to make their lifestyle better. So I hope to continue my work and expand it worldwide where inequality is found. I would encourage all women to join our online course to get more support and advice from our eminent speakers and discover new future. I want to work at all levels, from government down, and promote women's education and show that half of the population has a greater worth than it is currently given. So my plans to make even more lecture tours to encourage a more modern way of thinking is gathering support at highest levels, and I hope to bring about a real change in the lives of people that attend the talks. So my online school promotes women's leadership, education, and philanthropy. It includes lectures and training from top professionals in the field worldwide. So I had, if we say, over 500 women and 30 men have benefited from this course. So, including 8 women who were saved from suicide due to their problems. So, I think my work improves the lives of women in Central Asia. I mean, it's incredible, you know. I mean, yes, I see a lot of women there trying to, suicide because of the situation they're facing, with their husbands, or sometimes we can say mother-in-laws. The other one causing a lot of issues between husband and wife. So I saved 8 women's life, which is 8 women. They were under stress, depressed, and there was a woman. She says that I took my kids and I went to lakeside to jump with my kids, and I wanted to kill myself, and including my kids. And I said, why? It's because of her husband. And we saved her life. And then right now she's writing her book, and she's saying that I'm going to write about you as well, how you saved my life. So, which is incredible. I feel happy to see them happy.
Wow, what a story, and what an impact to be able to save people in such desperate situations, to see that there is an alternative, and a much more positive alternative for them and their family. I can only begin to imagine that how that must feel to know that your work is having such an impact. So for the people listening, how can they get involved? How can they help?
So I would involve. I'm sorry. I would invite like yourself. I invited you to come and join our course, or if we have like a speaker who would like to help our women, Central Asian women, they're welcome to speak on our session, which will be held online via Zoom. So yes, they can drop us email. I have, if you could add our website as well, Women's Leadership website, then we have their contacts. They are welcome to participate, and I'm looking forward to see you as well there.
I'm super grateful for the opportunity and to come and talk to the group. And I'm sure, obviously, in the notes below, we will have all of the ways that people can get in touch with you. And I would love to continue to chat and find out just how much more we can do to make that change and to have a greater impact. It's been an absolute delight to chat to you. I'm looking forward to continuing the conversation. Is there any last piece of advice you'd like to share with our audience before you go?
Well, I wanted to say that, in the West, women have more freedom. So I would like men and women in the West to help women of the East to get the same freedom.
I love that. I think it's a great call to action. And thank you again for sharing your time and sharing your inspiring journey to show us that actually there's always more that we can do if we believe in ourselves and if we support each other. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.